Hi everybody, it's Allison Morgan from Sensational Kids, and 2016 is just around the corner, so we're all starting to make some goals for ourselves, and one of mine for 2016 is definitely to start bringing you guys some more videos to help you do what you do, which is share yoga and mindfulness with children. So I've been so inspired recently, I just said, you know what, I'm going to start it now and get a jump start on it. So I wanted to share with you something that happened to me this week, and I want to share it because I'm sure it has happened to many of you. I've been getting majorly overwhelmed with all the things that I have to do. And every day I have this ritual the night before I go to bed. I make a whole list of what my next day's activities are, what are like the major things I have to get done, and what projects am I still working on. And this way it's there for me in the morning. And what's been happening is every morning I wake up and I'm like, how am I going to do all this? There's just so much to do. How am I going to get it done? I've got big projects and little projects. And I recently started working with a coach, which, by the way, if you are in business and you're a yoga person or a teacher or a therapist, I highly, highly recommend, because it's been so helpful for me over the past couple of months. But I had a call with my coach and she's like, how's it going? And I'm like, really? You want to really, really know? It's not going well. I'm totally overwhelmed and I'm freaking out. And she reminded me about something that I know this from my yoga practice, but I certainly wasn't practicing it. And it's stop focusing on the how to get it done, how to get it done, how to get it done. How am I going to get all this done? And start focusing on the what. What is it that you want? What is your big goal that you have? What is the end product that you really want? And focus on that. Not focus on the 10 things that you want done, but that one thing. What's the big thing that you really want to get done? Focus on that, because then the hows start to show up for you and help in getting that how done. Begins to show up. The other thing is, once you know what that big goal is, that main goal that you want, then you're able to segment it and make little goals, okay? And as therapists, we know this, right? We have our long-term goals and our short-term goals, but it's easier to get to do the short-term goals than just jump into how am I going to get to that long-term goal. After we had that conversation, and I realized, like, I know this. And how do I know this? Because what I have learned from my teachers is that, use your meditation. Use your meditation to just close your eyes and picture that end result. Picture that as if it's already there. You're already there at that end point, and let yourself feel what it's like to accomplish that, and feel all the parts of it being there and being in place. And quite honestly, I've used this before several times, and it works. Before I spend more time just telling you how I used that before, the other thing I want to share with you that is just so funny to me is after I finally had this big aha, like, oh gosh, I know that. The next morning I was in schools sharing my yoga and mindfulness program with them. And actually I was doing an in-class support for one of the schools that's using our Educate to Be program. And one of the teachers came up to me before I started working with the kids, and she said, you know what their favorite meditation is to do? And well, of course I was like, what? I want to know. It's called Amazing Me. So this is a meditation that I wrote for our kids' yoga and mindfulness program in schools. So it's called Amazing Me. And essentially what it is, I help the kids create a movie in their mind of them doing and being just what they want. See yourself the way you want to be. See yourself doing what it is that you really want to do and feel successful at. Don't worry about if you tried it a million times and you couldn't do it, but imagine yourself already there and let yourself feel it. So the big takeaway for me is remember to practice what you teach, and be vulnerable and realize that we don't always do that, and it's okay, because it's kind of fun when you remember it again. So I hope that this was helpful for you. If you would like to reach out to me and dialogue on this, or send me an email about it, I greatly appreciate it. And I look forward to bringing you some more videos, and I hope that they are useful to you. Have a wonderful day.